In this video, I'm going to teach you how to prophesy like Prophet Uebert Angel. Many years ago, when I was just learning how to prophesy, so I met a guy, and in my university, during my university days. So he said he knew some Christian prophets that could see visions. They can tell you everything about your life. So me, I was like, how is it possible? Because I've only read in books that people can, like all those yogis, okay, yogis from India, they can know if you're coming to visit them. They can know things about your life. They can do telepathy. I thought those were the only people that could do it. But when he now told me about like Christian prophets, and they don't even attend white garment churches, like Christian Pentecostal prophets, charismatic prophets that can tell you everything about yourself, your name, phone number, prophesy the past, prophesy the future, some even prophesy like football matches, stock markets. How is it possible? So I was like, give me their names. So one of the people he listed was Prophet Uebert Angel. So that was when I now got to know about Prophet Passion Java too. The thing is, nowadays, there's a lot of different crazy videos about this people online that they did this and that, this and this. But if you go back to their old videos and you research deep about them, you will see that they've prophesied things that there's no way you could just guess those stuff. Yeah, they've prophesied things that when they were slim, long time ago, when they were very slim, they prophesied things about the future, and it happened. But just that most people like to focus on the ones that, oh, they prophesied this, it didn't happen. What about the ones that they prophesied that happened? So these guys have a consistent track record of prophesying things that actually happened. So, but that's just what I focus on. So yeah, one of those people was Prophet Uebert Angel. So I saw the videos. Those were the days that Prophet Lovy Elias had, I think, 8,000 subscribers on YouTube. I knew when he had, when he got to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was 2020. So before then, videos of Prophet Lovy, when he was using that there was one old apartment he was using, one old place like that. EJ too was there. I knew EJ right from that time because I watched the video. EJ was there in the church. In the old video, I think it was the 2019 video, so maybe 2018. So the guy made me to know those prophets, and they really inspired me. I was like, is it possible? So him, because me, I was reading books about meditation, yoga, and things like that. But him, he used to be in, he was very popular in school, in the university. Usually, prophesy to people, calling names and numbers. Like he said, he has been prophesying since maybe 2011. But me, I've been doing clairvoyance since like 2016. But the main deep prophecy was around 2019 when I really started to study like the prophetic. So I saw him doing it too. He could do it fast, quickly. But me, back then, I had to do meditation. I'll meditate for 30 minutes before I could get information. But him, he could just do it out of the blue. So I was like, interesting. These prophets too can do it. He said they learned from them. He watched their videos. The days of browsing with, they call it airtime. You browse with credit instead of data. There was a time in Nigeria, long time ago, that if you want to watch videos on YouTube, you buy credit, airtime, and you use your airtime to watch the videos. They don't sell data then. All this 2 gigabytes data, 100 gigabyte, no, nothing like that. You will use 15 naira to watch the videos. Yes, he has been watching them since that time. So I was like, okay, since it is possible, I've seen these people doing it. I've seen videos of Prophet Uebert Angel, the Meshach prophecy, where he prophesied to a man and he described things about the woman impregnated where she lives. I was like, amazing, outstanding. I could do those things too, then to a certain level, but not fast, not quick like that. I would need to tell the person, okay, come back 3 days later or come back 2 days later. Give me time to get the information. But this prophet, they could get the information right on the spot. So I was really amazed. And Uebert Angel could do that thing. He inspired a lot of people. And I know you also want to learn how to prophesy like Prophet Uebert Angel. He told a story that he was born that way. Many prophets like to claim that they were born that way. But the good news is that I don't claim that I was born that way because I could not prophesy when I was young. I can't call that prophecy. Maybe intuition. Everybody has intuition. I had intuition when I was 6 years old. But I could not prophesy. I could not see a vision until 2016 when I read the book on meditation, Order Awakening. So the good news now is that I can do those same things, the exact same thing that Prophet Uebert Angel can do. I can do the same thing without acting or doing arrangement or whatever. These things are possible. We've been doing these things for a very long time. Yeah, some people act movies, and that's why I've not even made videos online of me prophesying. So I prophesy to my one-on-one clients. But one thing about videos is this: if you prophesy so well in the videos, people will come around and say you acted it or something. That's what they will say. They will still find something to say about it. So what I focus on is to teach you. I can do way better. My students know I can do way better than all these videos online, because the videos online just focus on names, location, stuff. They can't tell you what someone is thinking right now in their mind, and they will say it word for word. I can do that. So I don't believe I was born with the gift. I believe that I learned it, I practiced. And you're also in the same condition, because if you were actually born with the gift, then you should be like Prophet Uebert Angel, right? But you're not like him. So I can do those same things that Lovy can do. But one thing I want you to understand is there will always be controversies concerning those people. Even when Jesus Christ was alive, they said it was fake. They said they was doing some stuff. But I've watched those people's video. I know they can prophesy. I just know that they can actually do it. So I'm not vouching for them that in all their videos or all their services they are prophesying with their gift or their anointing, whatever, all the time. That's not what I'm saying, because I'm not there with them. I have my own personal opinions about that, but I can't share it with you. But I know they can prophesy. That's the truth. They can. And they can prophesy because they've activated their third eye, or they are using angels, one of the two. They use both, actually. So I want to teach you now how to prophesy like Prophet Uebert Angel. So if you've gotten to this part of this video, congratulations. I'm about to share the secrets with you. So make sure you take your pen and your paper. Okay? Take your pen and your paper. Get your pen and paper now. You want to keep on watching the video. Get your pen and paper. Get it, or find something that you can write on. I want to teach you. Because if I don't teach you now, you say I didn't teach you. You just want to keep on watching the video without taking a pen and paper. Well, all right, let's go. Okay, you'll get it later. Is that what you mean? You'll get the pen and paper later. Or you come back and watch the video. You try to cram the information in your head. Well, it's up to you. Anyone that works for you. So now, you can prophesy like Prophet Uebert Angel if you understand the different ways of prophesying. Yes. And what you want to prophesy. For people that want to prophesy football matches or stock market, The best way to prophesy that is not by using visions. You need an outside entity to tell you, which is an angel. So you just listen to what the angel says. The angel is the one that will prophesy. And once the angel can say it, you accept it. Like this match that they played yesterday, I wanted to know who was going to win. And an angel told me that they will score 3 goals and Arsenal was going to win. I don't watch football, but that's what the angel said. So I just picked it. And it happened like that. 3 goals and Arsenal won. Now there are some people that do not use an angel and they will just, they'll say the same thing and it will happen. But they can't prophesy, they just guessed. I hope you understand. So those kind of people will not be able to prophesy to someone about their future. If you don't, when we are talking about something else, when it's not football. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because some people will be like, there are people that can prophesy football matches, they can predict it, but they are not prophets. Fine, good. The fact remains the same that they can't prophesy. They can just predict stuff, but they can't prophesy. Because if you ask them now, tell me what will happen in the next 3 years, they can't tell you. Which house will I live in? They can't do it. How much money will I make? They can't do it. So, shh. Do you understand? So, there are some people that try to use visions for football matches, but no. You need to make it very simple. So that you use numbers, okay? Biblical numerology. There's a study like that. Maybe easy to figure out what is going to happen. Or an angel tells you. But the training for an angel, to say an angel, is not something that happens in 2 days, right? So that means you need to understand angelic evocation, basically how to summon an angel. I have a course on that. There's a whole part of that. You see, prophesying with angels is even different from normal prophecy with mind. Yes. The way an angel will prophesy. Now, this is for you if you want to prophesy like Uebert Angel. The way an angel will prophesy is different from how you prophesy. Because angels prophesy with their own experiences and their own mind. So when people say angel is just hallucination of the mind, some people say that. It's not saying any angel, it's just hallucinating in his mind. Not true. The angel is a different entity, separate being from you, with his own, experiences, with his own powers. It is not connected to you in any way, shape, or form. I hope you understand. Now, there's another one too. If you want to prophesy the future, you can prophesy the future with your visions. Your visions, or you use an angel. Yes. See, I know many people are looking for a shortcut that will help them to prophesy accurately. They want to prophesy so fast. But I want you to understand one thing today. If you want to prophesy very accurately, it has to do with just 2 things. It is simple, and that's how it works. Number 1, your third eye. Number 2, angels. Those are the 2 things. Anything else is just extra. What is the third eye? The third eye is the eye of your visualization. Third eye is basically visualization. Third eye vision is visualization. It's as simple as that. When you see visions about people, is it very blurry or is it clear? People expect it to be so clear, but you can only see clear visions when you fully meditated to the last point. And you're so relaxed. You see very clear visions, but it will be slow. But if you want the speed and accuracy of these prophets online, or in the physical world, and they are prophesying, people that can prophesy very fast don't use clear visions like super clear 4K. They use something like 240p, 144p. You understand? It's just like when you are trying to like load the video. When you are trying to load the video, the ones that require less data will be, they will load quickly. You can fast forward it quickly and boom, you can just next video like, and it will just show quickly because the data is not much. But if you're using 4K that is consuming serious data, if you just put it next, you just like forward it, it will take time to load. I hope you understand. Even when people are prophesying with angels, they don't make the experience so clear, because making the experience very clear and real takes out energy from you. Like, you need to focus a lot to be able to make the vision to be clear. Beginners think that for an experience to be real, a spiritual experience to be real, it has to be dramatic. But advanced people and experts know that it doesn't need to be dramatic. In fact, it has to be very subtle. Why? Because you're in the physical world. So these things are not so difficult. I have a prophetic school where I explain all these things. The 90-day program too. I have the invitation if you want it. But this thing requires understanding. At first, you might think you understand, but you don't really understand. Because if you understand, you should know how simple it is. Then the next thing again, if you want to prophesy like Uebert Angel, can you just remove fear from your mind? Why are you scared? Why are you scared now? By the way, if you need help from me, maybe a one-on-one session, or you want to join any of my programs, click the link below. You can book a call or message me or my assistant on WhatsApp. But why are you scared? You must remove, number one, fear of criticism, that people will criticize you. Number two, fear of being wrong. You have to remove it from your mind. Because if you feel any sort of fear, your mind will shut down. You will not be able to prophesy accurately. Why are you scared? See, I can't understand. The Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of boldness and sound mind. If you want to manifest these gifts of the spirit, accurate prophecy, summoning angels, you want to manifest money, you must remove fear and doubt from your mind. Thinking. You are trying to calculate it. Just believe. Just believe. Stop trying to like control it. Yeah, fear of the unknown. Something is going to happen now. Anxiety. You're trying to like apply break. I'm not sure. Why are you not sure? An angel told you something. You say you're not sure. The Spirit of the Lord is whispering something in your mind, visions to you. You're saying you're not sure. You're saying maybe it's not correct. Let me ask the person whether it's true or not. Come on, it's true. I saw you in front of a restaurant. You were eating the food that you just bought. The person said, I don't. And you two are like, I'm wrong. No, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. They were just thinking maybe it happened yesterday. Maybe they think you are trying to say it happened yesterday. But they did it. They've even forgotten that they did it. So if I were you, I will now move deeper. I will go deeper. So you entered into an Uber and you went to that guy's house, dark in complexion, and you're not married to the guy. It's not your husband and it's not your boyfriend. So can you remember that now? Of course they will remember. Because you fast forward the vision. It is your job to fully understand any vision you are seeing. Some people are not that sharp, like they're not fast. You might tell them something. They will say, I can't really. But if you have self-doubt, you don't believe in yourself, you have low self-esteem, you think why are you always thinking you're wrong, for God's sake? I say a name, James. Who is James? The person say, I don't know. Then it's your job to know who James is. If you search, you will see James is somebody that they met in the university. Yes. So that's why they don't remember who the James is, because it's a long time ago. So you think that any name you see will be related to the person directly and they will be able to remember, but it doesn't work like that. So whenever you say, who is James? In fact, you should not say James, who is James? You should know who James is before you tell them. Unless if you are rushing. Don't rush. Calm down. Nobody's chasing you. Nobody's chasing you now. Relax. So, but you won't be able to understand or do these things properly if you're always having doubt, like you're rushing. You always think you're wrong. You don't even believe in yourself. You are prophesying to the person to know if you are right, instead of you prophesying from the standpoint that you know you are correct. Why are you? What are you scared of? What are you scared of losing? Do you have any reputation? You have no reputation already now. You have you have nothing to lose. You are thinking, oh, my reputation. What reputation do you have, please? Do you have a church of 50,000 members? Because I don't know. You don't have a church of 50,000 members and you're scared of losing, oh, my reputation, so that people will say I gave them wrong prophecy or stuff. Who? Which people? How many people? And they're not actually wrong, but you stopped prematurely during the prophecy phase. You didn't really go deep enough. You didn't ask. See, when you are prophesying to people, you might ask questions like 100 times in your mind to the Spirit of the Lord instead of you. When you see a name, you ask, what is this name? Instead of asking the person, ask your mind. You saw somebody eating somewhere and they don't know, you tell them they don't know it. Then ask, when did this happen? And you will see when it happened, then you can tell them. I see you in a house painted white. Instead of saying you live in that house, first of all, ask your mind whether they live in that house. It's not difficult now. It's not hard. This is why you need to come and join the training so that I can train you properly. So I can help you, guide you. There's a level of the course where you get the videos, group program. There's one-on-one private, program. There's invitation. Come, let me guide you. See, this thing is not difficult though. I'll keep on saying it. And I pray more people see this video. It's not difficult. You are the one making it hard for yourself. You are too scared. See, there's one thing about matured people in any field. One that have life experience very well. This is how they relate. A beginner is too optimistic. Okay, a beginner is too optimistic. They'll be like, oh, I know everything. I know this, that. You know it's a beginner. But when they now encounter problems, their mind will crash. They will lose all their self-esteem. You don't want to move like that. An advanced person, an experienced person in any field knows that there are rules to follow. So you have to follow those rules. It doesn't matter whether you are the greatest of the greatest, but there are rules to follow when it comes to prophecy. If you deviate from those rules, you make mistakes. You're not above those rules. So whenever you're even prophesying, you have to prophesy according to the rules. You have to prophesy in a controlled way. You can't just go out and be saying anything. Oh, this and that happened, this and that. No, you have to prophesy in a controlled way. There's a process you have to follow. Phase 1, phase 2, identification and location, description and narration. If you miss those things, forget. You will miss the prophecy. You will make mistakes. You will cry. I don't know why you do. See, identification is when you know who the person is very, very well. You identify the subject. You know the person very, very well. Everything about the person. Phase 1. Then location, time, place. That's phase 1. Then phase 2. description. You describe a narration. You can't just open a vision, and you say, I see a painting on the wall or something. Please, where is the person in the vision? You've not even identified the person. You've not located the person. You make mistakes now. You get wrong prophecy. You have to follow the different protocols. Names protocol. Numbers protocol. Okay. Description protocol. Location protocol. Situation protocol. You have to follow all these protocols. There's different protocols like that. The prophetic method, the prophetic system. The different prophetic methods to use. Visions, hearing, whatever. You need to understand this thing. Then how to use it for the past, how to use it for the future. You must learn how to prophesy if you want to be good. And there's a limit to how much help you can get from watching YouTube videos. That's why there are prophetic schools now. And people are still learning. Like Uebert Angel said, it is possible to cross-check prophecies. So if you give one prophecy, the prophecy can still be cross-checked again. So if you see a prophecy at 95%, there's a way you will say it if you feel that you're at 95%. But if you want to make sure that all your prophecies happen, you have to be prophesying when you are 100% all the time. Yes, so people learn every day. You have to learn new things. I learned before I got to this level. Last 3 months, I've learned new things again. If you want all your prophecies to be accurate all the time, you can tell if you're at 80%, if you see it 80%, or if you see it 100%. You will know. And looking back, I can see that, I've given many prophecies at 80%, at 70%. But the ones I gave when at 100%, everything happened. You will know. Even if it's 90%, don't give the prophecy. So they are training for that. Do you understand? So I hope I've been able to help you with this video. I hope so. And I just want to let you know that you can also prophesy accurately. It is possible. You just need the right training. You can be, it doesn't matter whether you are 50 years old. Listen, is not hard. It's not difficult. So no need to bother yourself with fasting and prayer. Don't give yourself ulcer. You need knowledge. If you have the knowledge and the right guidance and the right invitation, you will get it. I know what I'm saying. It's not hard. Sure. But you need to have faith in my teachings. You need to have faith in God, and you need to have faith in yourself. Very important. Those three. If those three are not perfect, you won't get the result that you want. You can't be doubting yourself because I did not doubt myself. You need full maximum faith. These things work with faith and belief. That nothing is impossible for you to achieve with the help of the Lord. Anybody can see. As long as you dedicate your time and effort to this, you can achieve it. And as you begin to achieve it, you now start growing in the gift, growing massively in the gift. What Prophet Uebert Angel does, it doesn't take long to be able to do it now. You can go from where you are now to prophesying very, very accurately in like 3 months. In 2021, I was already giving very accurate prophecies. I've been charging $15,000 for sessions. Then, in 2021, if you are not very good, you can't charge those amounts. I was not teaching people how to prophesy like that. I only post one video on YouTube a year. Maybe in 2020, I posted one video on YouTube. 2021, I posted maybe two videos or so. 2022, I posted maybe 6 videos. It's just recently I started to teach people how to prophesy. I don't have time for before. I was just focused on the people I was working with. $15,000 high fees that I don't even want to mention in this video. I was working in real life prophesying to people, rich people that if you convert their money to Nigeria, they are billionaires. Yes, now I'm even so much better. So even if you have my 2021 level, oh my God, you'll be exceptional. Before you now, as time goes on, you now reach the level of Uebert Angel. From where you are now, you can reach Uebert Angel level. You truly dedicate your time and effort. With all my materials, you can get there in 2 to 3 years. Uebert Angel level. But you don't need Uebert Angel level to prophesy very accurately. My 2021 level was so high that it was really amazing. You'll be able to do any base. See, not even basic, very advanced stuff of prophecy that you can do. Like you'll be maybe top 100 in the whole world. Well, maybe not top 100 because I have students. But it should be like top 400 in the whole world. Because they are scattered all over the world. So most of the people that are coming out that be very accurate, they know me. They watch my videos. They most likely were my students. Yes. Because I have a high success rate when it comes to, teaching people how to prophesy. Though most people, they don't want people to know that, oh, they learned from me, this and that, which I perfectly understand. They are church leaders and things like that. So they want people to know because, people are still like, they are still watching me. People can be scared sometimes. I understand. But in the coming years, I know that these stations will be widely accepted because this is just the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Fact. So that's all for now. I hope you've been able to enjoy this video. So come and join us in class. Anywhere, Africa. And if you need help or discount, let me know. Or a payment plan, I'll find something for you. I'll see you in the next video.